guys, good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, and there is quite a few new people, my name is Orla. I am mum to 3 children and I live just north of Dublin in Ireland. So I haven't actually vlogged or done any videos at all this week. Earlier on in the week, around I think it was Monday, I woke up and I had actually sprained my shoulder. I didn't even know you could sprain your shoulder, but I sprained my shoulder, and needless to say it was exceptionally sore. So that sort of put me out of commission and put me in bad mood. And you know yourself, when you're in pain, it's very hard to be happy. So yesterday my arm felt a little bit better, and this morning now it's even better again. So it's the first time all week I've actually been out of my car. So I have been on anti-inflammatories and deep heat for my arm. So hopefully it's on the mend. Now they did say to me it could take up 2 to 3 weeks before I sort of feel much difference, but thanks be to God it's feeling a little bit better now. So what's been happening this week? Quite a lot has gone on. Sorry, is there bouncing around? Quite a lot has actually gone on this week. I got my car to go in for a service yesterday, and no, it didn't. I went in on Friday and didn't come back till yesterday, Saturday. And yeah, I went in for just a normal service, and then they contacted me and said there was €800 worth of work that needed done to it, and that they couldn't even release it back to me because it would be classed as dangerous to drive, which was a total shock. Because I mean, normally there's a thing on a brake where it's metal on metal, it's called a screamer, and there hadn't been going anything like that, yet they managed to tell me that my brake pads were completely gone. They sent me a video. I did get a second opinion on it, but it's just what it is. Sorry, I'm gonna have to pull down my glasses. The sun is exceptionally bright. So what else happened? My hot water dispenser arrived, that was replacing my kettle. So that arrived. I'll show you all that when I go home. So yeah, so that's what's really been happening. As I said, I haven't left the house, haven't done anything. But today, because my arm's feeling a bit better, Hayley wants to dye the end of my hair, and I'm going to do that, I think, later on. Keri got a dermablade or something, and she needs someone to try that out on, so I think I'm going to do a bit of that. So it's just one of those days. We're just going to go along, see what happens, see what doesn't happen. I was actually really good last night. Before I went to bed, I put on a stew, so dinner's cooked, so we're not having to worry about that. But at the moment I am on my way up to Woody's. I'm going up to get a mousetrap because I woke up this morning. I went to bed quite early last night, and I woke up and there was a sticky note on the back of my door, and it said, "Mum, don't freak and don't panic, but we think we may have seen a mouse last night." Now I don't know what time the girls were up till. I know they were doing nails and something else. So I was like, oh, okay. So I went in and woke Keri up, and Keri said to me, I think it was, but she said it was so quick out of the corner of my eye. She said, I don't know if it was. So I was like, oh, okay. So I said, well, either way I will go up, because it is gone. It's got to the point now where it's still 12 degrees in Ireland, 12 degrees at the moment, but there's a wind that would cut through you for a shortcut. It's just the wind has got bitter cold. So okay, it's the girl on the road. Get up. So it is the time of the year where they do start coming in and looking for that bit of heat. I just don't want them to come into my house. So I'm going to go up, I'm going to get some traps. I don't know if you can get poison. I know you can get rat poison, but I don't have rats, so I don't know if rat poison is effective on mice. I'm not sure. I don't even know. She says she thinks she did. She says I can't be sure, but I'm not going to wait the risk. I'm just going to buy some, put them down, and then we'll know what's happening. So yeah, so that's where I'm on my way up to Woody's, and Keri wants me to watch Moving Forward, something on Disney, a new film on Disney. So I think we're just going to go home. I'm going to, after dinner, I'm going to light the fire, and I think that's what we're going to sit down and do. So that's the longest intro ever, and I think I am just going to go around Woody's and see if I can get these mice traps.
Christmas is just around the corner, coming up just around the bend. Holiday couldn't be here sooner. Holiday for family and friends. And we've got pine tree, pine cone, evergreen, mistletoe, candy cane, Santa Claus, a gingerbread woman and a gingerbread man in a gingerbread house and all. Christmas is just around the corner, coming up just around the bend. Christmas is just around the corner, coming up right down the line. Chestnuts roasting on the burner. Everybody knows it's Christmas time. And we've got Frosty, Rudolph, Snowball, Snowflakes, Cookie Dough, and that old Scrooge. Firewood, fireplace, sugar plum, jingle bells, and Santa's little helpers too. Christmas is just around the corner, coming up right down the line. And we've got pine tree, pine cone, evergreen, mistletoe, candy cane, Santa Claus, a gingerbread woman and a gingerbread man in a gingerbread house and all. Christmas is just around the corner, coming up.
Good morning, guys, and it is Monday morning, so it's the next day. It's Bank Holiday Monday here in Ireland, and day Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, day 5 of stage 5 lockdown. So when I came home last night, Keri was after dishing up my dinner for me because she'd spoke to me just before I'd come home, and she had everything ready. So we sat down and the four of us had our dinner, and we sat around talking for a while, and then we went on and played a game of life. Then what should we do? Oh, then I took a painkiller for my arm, my last one, I think, and, or not painkiller, my anti-inflammatory, and they just make me tired. So we came in and we played Jackbox for about 2 hours, and then I went to bed. But I got up this morning and the girls had made sausage rolls and stuff for breakfast, which was really nice. But I need to clean the kitchen. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not bad, it's just untidy. So I am going to do that this morning. Hayley is going to come down later on, and there, look, see, I can use my arm again. Hayley is going to come down and do my hair. And Keri brought home, she came home from her boyfriend's house to do quarantine home here with us. And she brought me home some heated rollers. I think she said she got them in Argos for me. So we're going to try them out. And the dermabrasion. So we're just going to have a really relaxed, chilled out day once the kids get up. So last night we moved the sofas for winter, and we tend to do this sort of when it starts getting cold, and today is freezing. Again, it's sunny out, it looks warm till you go to leave the house and the wind is bitter. So I'll just show you what we did in the sitting room here. So normally we would have, sorry, give the camera a chance to catch up with me. So this sofa we normally have during the summer, we put it back up to this radiator and we turn off that radiator. So that's out. So the room's much more open. But in the winter we like to pull that in, the sofa back in. We like to turn back on the radiator. We pull this little sofa forward and we tend to light the fire. So it's all nice, cosy. We push the telly here back in. It's normally in the middle of the window. And we push that back in. So that's what we did last night, just before we went to play Jackbox is the name. So then over here you'll see I have my coal for the winter. I have 3 bags already in. There is briquettes, and there's 2 more bales there, briquettes and fire logs. There's a picture of my daddy. But yeah, so we're all set up for the winter. So it's nice. I just need to tidy around here because obviously we just went to bed then last night. So yeah, so we did that yesterday. And then this morning I got up. Now my kitchen does look like a small bomb went off on it. I'll just show you what I'm going to do, what's happening today. So I emptied the dishwasher, but this stuff, that kettle needs to go in the bin. There's all stuff needs putting into it because the girls put on the dishwasher before they went to bed. So that was, I've only emptied it this morning. There you go, they baked some sausage rolls before they went to bed. They're the tumblers. And then down there, as I said, it's not dirty, it's just messy. So I'm taking all the stuff there. I got a new vape, trying to give up the Siggy Wiggies. So I decided to get a new vape. I know what that's called, Inican, something or other. Anyway, that's my new vape. So I took Hayley's clothes off the radiator. They're all folded there waiting for her to go up, and this is her nail kit. So they must have been doing nails and stuff last night. And the poor elf flowers need to go in the bin. So yeah, so that's what, I'm just going to tidy around here. It shouldn't take too long, and by the time I have this finished the girls will be up. But let me show you my hot water dispenser. Let me get a clean cup down so I can show you how it dispenses. So as you know, my kettle blew up and it went bang, a big bang. Do you know the type of bang that you jump a mile from? So when I was talking to Carl and the kids, I was saying, oh, I don't fancy another kettle. So their dad had a 1 cup dispenser, I think, a hot water dispenser. But when the kids are in school and I'm here sort of fairly on my own during the day working away, I don't need to keep boiling a kettle. This was what our thinking was. We don't need to keep boiling a kettle every time we want a cup of tea. And especially during the day, if there's only me here, I might use some hot water for soup, and maybe 1 or 2 cups of coffee. But I've really cut back on my coffee. I'm trying so hard to cut back on my coffee. Oh my god. Anyway, probably in lockdown is the wrong time to start doing that because I suppose we need all the coffee we can get. Anyway, I digress. Let me show you this boy. Okay, so here he is. Now I got this on Social Living Ireland, socialliving.ie, something like that. I can link it down below anyway, and I did see it for sale as well on Amazon. And basically, I'm just going to pull it out. There is a 2.5 litre tank at the back. That's exceptionally low, but that's what it does, and it just stays on the whole time. Corner. Whoops. As you can see, it's meant to be rose gold, but I don't think it's rose gold. It's more of a copper and black. And the brand there, what is it? Neo. But anyway, so you get your cup. You put it under there. Now it doesn't have an automatic switch off. But like this, when I'm up, I've had a cup of coffee this morning. And all I wanted was 1 cup of coffee. So it's better than boiling a full kettle. And because I'm on prepaid electric, I really am conscious of the amount of electricity that things are using. So literally up here you've got an on-off switch, you've got a green light and a red light, and they said it can take up to 35 to 40 seconds to start pouring your water. The pour isn't great, it's a slow pour. But this would be the cheaper end of this range of stuff. Now it's not the cheapest, but it would be the cheaper end of middle. So I suppose maybe the higher up you go, the better your pour would be as such. But things like that don't bother you. So literally all you do is, now I don't know if this is going to even, you switch it on and you'll see a red light comes on. The green light comes on then to say it's hot enough and it's going to start pumping water. There is a green light in here. I don't want to stick my hand in it because as soon as I do it's going to come out. Now there is very little water in here, so bear that in mind. But you can see it's coming out, it's steaming. As I said, it doesn't have a switch off, so yeah, see it's gone red now. So that's, it's out of water. But you can see anyway, that's literally the pour, but it takes no time at all. But it's handy and it's always on, so let me turn that off because it's, but yes, there's no water at all left in it. But yeah, so that's so far so good. So everybody seems to be happy enough. It's handy if you're here on your own, you're not boiling kettles just for one cup of coffee. And you can see there, I don't know if you can, yeah. So it comes out, it's steaming hot. So it's hot, like it's not coming out where people go, no, it's not warm. It is, it's hot, it's boiling. So, yeah. Woo. So that's that. So I got that. I'm happy enough with that at the moment. I mean, yes, in a little while we might want to get a better one. I don't know. But I'm going to get dug into this kitchen. Sorry, I turn this way. Go dark. I'm going to get dug into this kitchen. I'm going to get it cleaned up. And then we see what we do with the rest of the day. Tonight we're just going to do a quick meal. A quick little cook with me. I am making a curry. Chicken curry for myself and the kids. So I'm just going to run through the ingredients. So over here we've got a Tesco's Chinese inspired curry cooking sauce. I've got some diced chicken breasts, 500 grams of chicken breast. Here I've got some chopped up apples. I had 3 little apples that needed to be eaten, so I'm going to put them into the curry. And I also have some peas and about the equivalent of 1.5 onions. I normally buy this frozen and already pre-cut from Tesco's. So that's what we're going to use. They're all the ingredients we need. It's only 5 ingredients. It's a very quick dinner and hopefully everybody will eat it.
We did have something it's hard to explain. Remember that song we used to sing in the rain? My God, the ice cream we used to consume. Somehow we lost it all when we left that room. Maybe we should have seen that we were both betrayed. What if we could set fire to those vows we made and let them burn out? You and I could make it work now. If you and I just let them burn out. You and I
guys, it is the next day. It's actually the next evening, and I don't know. Oh yeah, we had dinner last night. We had the chicken curry last night, and then we just did what we needed to do. I can't remember. Oh, I started Christmas shopping. That's what I started doing last night. There's a group on Facebook that I was looking at, and it's Buy Irish or Shop Irish. It's all like little Etsy shops that have come on and they've formed a group on Facebook. So I've been nosing in there, and I'm going to try my best. I mean, am I going to order off Amazon? Probably. But I am trying my best to find small stuff that I can buy for them from small little Irish shops, because everybody needs a helping hand, and especially those on Etsy and stuff that are usually, they're working full time and this is like their passion. This is something that they've always wanted to do. And I like to buy little things like that, and they tend to be quite unique. So that's what I did last night. So I started my Christmas shopping. I'm just so ready for Christmas. This year it just feels like there's nothing to look forward to. It's like a lot of us had holidays booked and stuff to go away this year, and then that was removed. And it's like, okay, so now what? And all we've had is the clock's gone, do they go forward or back? We got an extra hour of darkness anyway. And that's a bit, by 4:30, if it's a dull day here anyway, by 4:30, 5 o'clock it's dark anyway. So yeah, that's a bit, so you have that as well, on top of not being able to go out, not being able to do your shop, not being able to just walk around and look in shop windows and do all that. So we're all trying to find different ways to get through this. And I think this time, this lockdown feels a hell of a lot harder than the first time around. The first time around you sort of felt you had something, you were aiming for something. If we do it right, we'll get the summer. If we, and then if, maybe we could get this under control. And now it's just like, seriously, doing it again. It has to be done. I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying I'm for or against it. I'm just saying this one is harder because you feel there's no end in sight. I was listening to the news and they were saying, yeah, hopefully they'll be able to relax the restrictions for Christmas. And you're thinking, okay, but if you relax it too much, we're going to put you back into lockdown. You're thinking, I feel like a bold child who just keeps getting let out, and I keep messing things up and keep getting some back to the bold step again. But anyway, we are going to get through it. We're going to come up with a plan. We are going to do stuff, and we're going to come up with ways of getting through this, and hopefully we will get through this soon, and we'll get through it where we can get back to looking forward again for Christmas. Because at the moment, I don't know about you, I just feel there's nothing. I want Christmas so bad just to have something to focus on, something to put my mind to. Hi guys, future me here, hopping in, realising I hadn't given you an update on the mouse. So I'm going to do that now. The kids have affectionately named him Gus Gus. Yeah. Now, we haven't seen him since Keri thought she saw him. And do I hear things, or is it pipes creaking? I don't know. But anyway, we went up to, you saw me, I went up to Woody's and I got a mouse trap. I haven't put down a mouse trap, and I did get my mouse poison. I also bought the plug-in things, which is these that go in your wall that's meant to scare the mice away. So maybe that worked. I don't know. Your man in Woody's was having a bit of a laugh. He says to me, he says, where did you, was it in the kitchen? Where did you see him? And I said, the girl, my daughter thought she saw him run towards the dishwasher. So I want to get poison to put down at the dishwasher. And he said, oh, no. Pull out the dishwasher and try and find him. What? You want me to go look for him? And what the hell am I meant to do if I find him? Invite him to dinner? No. Thanks very much. Suggestion was taken on board. Not going to be used. So we put poison down in underneath the dishwasher, underneath the fridge, underneath the cupboardy thing we have. And I also put it down. I only noticed this the other day. See down here at the radiator? Can you see that little hole there? So we threw some down there. I heard a rumour that they can get through gaps as small as pencils. Like, seriously, there's not much that freaks me out in life. Mice freak me out. Rats, I'd run. I'd actually move out of the house if I thought there was a rat. A mouse just freaked the crap out of me. So I'm going to show you what I bought. I have two mice traps. Shit! Someone's letting off bangers. Sorry, excuse my French. They're letting off bangers and they keep making me jump. I swear to God. So, this is the mouse trap we got. Got two of them. So, instantly kills. And they sound great. Probably I should put them down. But I'm always first up in the morning. We don't want to go down and face it. So the other thing I got is this, which is mouse killer bait. And it's like little sachets and you just sprinkle them under things like, so obviously we sprinkled it under there. Trying to get one out to show you. So that's the way they come. Oops, it's upside down. So that's the way it comes. So you open it and you just sprinkle it underneath. And they look like, for all intents and purposes, like pips. So put them down. And as I said, there's been no sighting of them. There has been nothing. Only noises, but it could be the heating's coming on, the pipes are creaking. So yes, so that is the update on Gus, or be dead if I find him. Right, sorry for the interruption. I'll let you go back now to watching the end of the video. So yeah, sorry, I'm ranting. I'm going to leave it here because I could sit down and probably talk for a week about it. But anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to try and get this video uploaded. And I will talk to you at some stage next week. But until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.